there's a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness. Sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. The Vols ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Texas Tech's offense will go on the attack first. And when you go to market for a veteran quarterback, you want a guy who can come in, command respect, immediately become the starter, and Jesse, they think they found him.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see how he's going to perform today. I know he was really excited about this opportunity, and David, he chose this situation specifically because he believed it gave him the best chance to compete for a national championship and to have an opportunity to play at the next level. Now he's got to go show it, right? We've seen this guy play before. We've seen him have success. This is a big stage for him today.
No doubt. I think all eyeballs will be on him, right? Even his teammates. They're going to be watching every single move. He was the guy that was talked about to come in, to take over, to lead this team. He's making the money. That's talked about as well. So let's see how he responds, and let's see how he gets his career going in a new spot.
And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They go to the ground. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Red Raiders have this offense rolling. Out of the gun, they give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hudson. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Let's talk for just a second about Texas Tech. You started the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that...
Touchdown, Red Raider! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will go to work for the first time. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your... in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Throws to the wideout. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. He gets it away from his own end zone. Here's a return from midfield. Wide open, it's a foot race. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got him. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Yeah, now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, showing some... of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. And this big orange offense getting it done in the passing game.
And great execution by the quarterback. And when you think about Tennessee offense, man, when they got their trigger man, and they've had some great ones, Peyton Manning, T. Martin, Hendon Hooker had an unbelievable run. They find that guy, man, their offenses have been so hard to stop.
To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. He'll try it again. Feeds him the stiff arm, and he's running free. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they got him in the end zone for a safety.
As a ball carrier, you just have to have better awareness. You have to know where you are in the field. You run out of bounds like that, that's a play he's going to learn from. He's probably going to be the butt of a few jokes. This might follow him for a while, but that is a safety, and that is a costly mistake.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Play action on 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the...
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
They'll run play action. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Snagged in the middle, it's Lee. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Volunteers decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down and 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. The short hands, it's Maddox. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd down, going up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. The short hands, it's Stone. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. And the Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. To the ground, he's got it again. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a crease, it's Lewis. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The run from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. That's caught. It's Matthews. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. The Vols will punt this one away. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Red Raiders with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Good timing on the quick out.
You know, as a defensive guy, you use the sideline as your 12th man. You push the receiver out that direction. Look at the wide receiver. Still doing a great job of getting small and getting that foot in bounds, making the play, and catching the ball.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out route. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Vols are in the hurry-up.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. To the air, it's Rayner. Here's a heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Fires toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the foot.
A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on first down. To the air on first down. Unleashes quickly on the slant. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Got enough space, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker, your running back takes the football, he does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you've got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Unloads quickly. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. They'll line up for a second down play. Give to the running back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
He wants to take the top off, and he's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Volunteers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Makes the grab, it's Stone. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field, stringing first downs together.
Turning it on! And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that...
He'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And the Red Raiders are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Trying to set up the screen. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
And a nice job slipping in the screen. Like, you got to know the situation when those pass rushers, Palmer, are going to come upfield and those situations when you can take advantage of the defense.
Yeah, I would love a David Pollock just running at me free and then finding a way to negotiate the throw around a guy that just knew he was going to be getting a sack.
Looking for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Just keep swinging it. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Sorsby. Makes the grab on the left. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open. Who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. This time he's got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got it on the run. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there, because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route. Against zone coverage, quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad, because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul.
Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Payne. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Back to pass. It's Rayner. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by...
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver, they get to chase him. A really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole, and you just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And it's picked off for the third time today. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lewis. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. The Red Raiders will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
And the Volunteers will line it up on 1st and 10. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. He'll pull it down. Breaks into the open. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Vols kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Gets it out fast. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And the Vols started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Bringing the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Running to the left. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the first down.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. There he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And the route is on.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Coming out with it, it's Staley. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Rayner. He's going up top. Brings it in down the left side. Finds some room. Touchdown Vols! He got a step and just dusted the field.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. He now has 115 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter, you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back back-to-back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really starting to play physical.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Stone. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So first down will open up the final period. The give is to Williams. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
To the air, it's Sorsby. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the option. Quick toss. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. Catch in the middle. It's Matthews. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. End off from the shotgun. Finds a little space. Turning it on. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Gets it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. And now they've moved into the red zone.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
Rides to back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Oh, they're after him. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's complete. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. And the Volunteers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically, looking for the end zone, and he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll get the 2-point conversion, and now the lead is 14. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Charles. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left. But, man, that clock is ticking. And they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Moving away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Got enough for the 1st. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep fighting, right? This game ain't over yet. Like, you still got an opportunity.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Vols want to move quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He tries to take the top off. He's got it. Touchdown, Volunteers! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Georgia State is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 28 over the Groupers. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the 4th quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
Wants to throw. It's Sorsby. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. The official says no good, and the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got the quick pass. And he'll step out of bounds. Very productive play.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
And the Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lee. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Can't hang on across the middle on first down, and maybe he was worried about the shot he was going to take.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. In this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's third and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable fourth down if I don't complete this third and long.
Plenty of time in the pocket, and he'll swing it out to the left.
Man, that hurts. If you're the offensive coordinator, you need to come up with a completion or a first down. The quarterback had all day to throw that football. He had well over 6 seconds to throw that thing from the pocket. Incredible job in pass pro. Somebody's got it.
Going over the top. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Looking for more room. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And that is a back-breaking. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play, but the defense came up big in a big moment.
You waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other.